Okay, I think we need to talk to Vladimir for the next one. Yeah, okay, so let's add the artifact.
Dusty. Dusty. Let's talk.
Yes, you need me?
Oh, sorry. Was just doing some math in my head. Trade the gabs with you. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor.
Alright, I'm ready. Give me any data on the artifacts.
Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
Okay, so go to Prax, go to Eridani.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family.
I have to have it.
I hope it feels that way for you too.
Good luck out there on the fringe.
I was hoping you could point me to another artifact temple.
Got one. I'd go into the astronomical charting data with you, but clear as day just to point you right to it.
House SETI 3. I believe I have a mission for that. Or did I already do it? Maybe I've already done it. I gotta talk with Barrett. Okay.
Hello there, Vasco.
We're running off.
Greetings.
Keep
Walter
both eyes on the
Stroud.
back while you're
How
out
may I
there.
assist you?
Make sure those
Oh,
Starborn
no, I
won't
don't
creep
need
up on you.
Just
Ask
checking
if
in.
you've got questions.
Seeing how you're doing.
Speak up if you have
At present,
ideas.
all systems are functioning well within established parameters.
Right. Well then, keep up the good work.
Affirmative.
Alright, yes, it's just easier to... Outside?
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance.
Everybody wants to talk to me.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Sorry about Sebastian Banks' speech.
Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate my soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Where's Barrett hanging out at? Just on the ship? Why wasn't he with the rest of us?
Nice to be back.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
I haven't installed anything new on my ship. Huh.
Do you need something? Hey, so I'm really enjoying our time together. Thought you should know. It's been a long time since I worked with someone so closely. I didn't realize how much I missed it. And you haven't stopped me from looking into this stuff with Irvin either. So, thank you.
Why would I stop you?
Well, there's a school of thought that you shouldn't go chasing ghosts. And they're probably right. Ghosts are spooky. But maybe this isn't that kind of chase. And Irvin's case is far from dead.
Well, if it matters to you, it matters to me.
See, that's what makes you a good captain in my book. You're supportive. On that note, I do have some news about Irvin's case. So, I wanted to let you know that I heard back from my contact, and I think you'll want to hear this. They sent me a copy of some public records. It's interesting. There was a claim filed against Irvin, accusing him of damaging their investments. Looks like Irvin didn't even enter a plea.
Who brought the case to the court?
The Hephaestus Mining Corporation. And they also won the case.
It's a settlement.
Some of Irvin's paychecks were seized, as well as any assets that weren't under joint ownership.
No plea makes him seem guilty.
He wasn't even on the planet for the duration of the trial. I think they scared him off. Anyway, this mining corporation, Hephaestus, sued Irvin, claiming he irreparably damaged their mine. They said he killed the apex predators in the area around the mine, which led to herd creatures overeating the grasses. That caused the soils to release too many gases too fast, which cost Hephaestus a ton of money.
Okay. I know. That seems hard to prove.
It looks like they considered him a no-show and ruled against him. So anyway, according to the court documents, there was a witness for the defense, who was a no-show too. Then Hephaestus won by default. They tried to take his apartment, but because it's in my name too, they couldn't.
Why didn't the witness show up?
They withdrew their testimony the morning of the trial. Said they had a sincere change of heart.
Oh, wow. Do you know about the apartment before this?
I didn't know he bought it. Must have been a better deal than renting for the time he was there.
Sounds like his case is closed.
That doesn't mean we can't do anything about it. And if nothing else, I just want to know more about what happened to Irvin. So here's what I was thinking. I can persuade my contact to keep digging a little bit more. I don't want to press our luck, so I'll just ask them to follow up on one thing. Should I tell them to investigate the company more, or look into the witness instead?
The witness.
Might as well, right? I suspect they threatened him, and that's why he didn't testify.
Yeah.
But it would be good to know. You know, this investigation is time-consuming, but it's also pretty cathartic. And who knows? Maybe if we solve this case, it'll mean a better future for Gagarin. But that's thinking too far ahead. Anyway, Captain, thanks for checking in with me.
Sure.
You have my attention.
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions.
stop by and say hello, okay?
Really incredible, isn't it?
Yes, by any meaning of the word. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone.
No one's gonna stop us. We've come too far.
I agree we should keep looking for answers, but clearly we must be cautious. Clearly these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand.
We need more artifacts. It's the only lead we have.
You are right. And it would seem that if we do, we may well cross paths with these Starborn again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
Now, did I speak with Walter, talk with Barrett, and just talk to Barrett? I gotta talk to him again? You
I
look at
have
me
to
this
talk
time?
about the Starborn. Do you have a second?
Yeah.
You do, right?
Yeah, I want to talk about it too.
Right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations.
I don't know. I think he likes the alien aspect, don't he?
Well, they were definitely unusual, but aliens seem so inhuman, obviously. I just have so many questions. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from.
You know they want the artifact. That has to be significant.
It's one of our few facts about them. It seemed very important to them, too. This could be a turning point for humanity, you know? Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly.
Need to know what the motives are.
Agreed. That is going to require more observations, more encounters with them. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again.
I don't know where these are. It's Eridani. Okay. House SETI, we got one. Okay, Prax is there. Gonna go back to Eon. Okay. Let's go to... What's the clinic again? Is that Narian? No, let's do one of the main quests. Go to Tau City. Get on this planet. Iron, some copper, which we find some nodes we'll get. But none of the planets I'm landing on need the aluminum that I want to get.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Try out my new outfit here outside.
You've got something for me? I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology.
Figured she
is
wanted to talk to me about
simply
this.
Astonishing. It's just almost too much to process.
You've never countered anything like them before?
Of course not. No one has. If an encounter with this level of importance had occurred in the past, I assure you that Constellation would be well acquainted with it.
You're pretty shaken up about the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them.
You think they'd be willing to teach us?
The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely.
Yeah.
If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves.
You sound afraid.
I wouldn't say I was afraid. More like approaching the situation with caution. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
I worry they're here to destroy us.
They're certainly hostile, but I don't think they're here to completely annihilate us, or they would have done so already. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions.
I think they're angels. Or clearly some type of alien form.
Obviously. But there has to be more to these beings than simply originating from another world. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery.
We should make every effort to learn about these beings.
Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts.
We're there to help every step of the way.
Thank you. I really appreciate your support right now. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say.
Flirt!
Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a
Dang
place
it.
for that sort of talk. This is definitely not one of them.
Why not? We're
Well
in the
then, I've
cockpit.
certainly wasted enough of your valuable time. Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation.
I was rejected.
Ah, hello.
Hi.
When you get a moment, can we talk?
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Good to see you. Late at night in dive bars. Sometimes
This
the
guy is
old-timers share
very
stories
chatty.
about things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But they're real. Honest to God real.
Hardly believe it myself, and I was there.
I genuinely considered mass hysteria, but the sensor logs confirm it. It's real. So the obvious question is, what the hell are they? Everyone's gonna be thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Perun or UC tech, but I don't know.
I have no idea what they are.
Anybody that says they know for sure are lying. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler, but they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I can see them getting further, faster, and hence become the Starborn.
Certainly sounds possible.
If I got it right, then you owe me a steak dinner. One way or the other, we are not alone. And that's both exciting and terrifying.
Sammy?
Whew, that there is cold.
Many good things to find. Seeing a whole lot more else. Got one more resource to find. This place is done.
I just can't get over how stunning, just stunning these temples are.
Yo, I wonder what new powers I'll get. it!
This means you're gonna get a new cosmic power? How about getting Cora to go to sleep at her bedtime? No, too powerful.
Where'd your visible ass go? Least they could do is reappear. All right. Back to the ship. Or we can just, oh. Yeah, this one's done. We gotta go back talk to Vladimir. I mean, this guy's level 32.
Context. I have been changed. Query. Why did you change me? Assumption. Anger and rage are the appropriate human responses. Context. I will destroy you. Calculation. Your odds of survival are minimal.
Oh, that just took out their shields.